Andrew Carnegie is so dramatic. Listen to this. The windows were opened in the walls of my dungeon, through which the light of knowledge streamed in. Every day's toil and even the long hours of night services were lightened up by the book, which I carried with me and read in intervals that could be snatched from duty. I mean, geez, have you ever heard of a Kindle? I joke, but this was the 1800s, and this was the first opportunity that a library has opened up to him. But I wanted to bring this up now because this is one of the first indicators of his interest towards words. And I wanted to learn one of his most effective skills: public speaking. Scary stuff, huh? Especially for an introvert like me. Back in school, I could barely get through a presentation without stuttering and looking at the slides. But it is especially important in the workplace. I remember during a demo when we had just completed a big feature, I made a presentation to show that, hey, what this horizontal scaling really means is that you can process multiple jobs at once. And I even drew a quick diagram to show on the PowerPoint. That was the most amount of things I got during that project, and it made me realize the importance of communications. So I wanted to learn from the best. Dale Carnegie. The teacher that Warren Buffett has credited as the most influential in his life. Because he actually explains one of Andrew Carnegie's rules for public speaking and perhaps the most hated advice out there. Just be natural. Okay, so here's how you do it. And no, don't picture everyone naked. That would be extremely uncomfortable. Mentally pick out a person in the audience, someone in the back, or the least attentive person you can find, and talk to this person. Imagine that he has asked you a question and you are the only one who can answer it. For example, in the middle of your talk, and you ask, what proof do I have for this assertion? Here are the evidence 1, 2, and 3, then proceed to answer the question. Of course, that also takes deliberate practice, but it is something that you can get good at over time, which is exactly what he did by joining the Webster's Literary Society, where he practiced debating and giving out speeches in front of an audience. But I'm just gonna stick with the phone for now.